Hey everyone, and thanks for logging back on to the channel. This is part 2 of a shopping haul where I went to Ross and Marshall's, and I just want to share with you some of the great deals that I found. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all who subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate your support. If you are not one of my subscribers and you just happen to stop by or stumble across this video, please stick around so you'll see all of the great shopping finds that I found at Ross and at Marshall's. Ross and Marshall's. I don't think I have anything from Home Goods in this shopping haul. So I'm just gonna start right here with these placemats, $7.99. And of course, these are the wipe off ones. But the reason why I get these is because when I decorate my patio area outside, it's 2 different table sets out there. I really like to have the placemats that I can leave out there, weather resistant, and all I have to do is wipe them off. So this one is called At the Winery. It's a six pack for $7.99. What drew me to this is basically the richness of the colors. It's just the richness and the boldness of these colors right here. That's what made me get this. It is perfect for everyday setting. As you can see, this kind of reminds you where you can easily blend a cheese tray or meat tray. And it's also perfect for blending in fruit dishes, or if you really want to go ahead and set out that wine setting, the wine glasses for evening out there, it blends just well with that as well. So the richness of the colors and the ability for me to do a lot with the color palette for any setting, again, whether that's wine, just chilling, meat and cheese, anything of the sort. $7.99, pack of 6 from Ross wipe off. You just can't beat it. This decorative table runner, my color palette, this is Ross as well, $12.99. And it just says decorative table runner. This is 72 inches long. My table is 10 feet long. So the color palette is gray. It has off-white and it has green. Gray, white, and green. That is the base colors for that room. And I'm just going to accent a very dark wood, walnut wood table, 10-foot table, by pulling in the gray from the living room area over to the table set. And then I'll add something white or green to complete the palette. And if you've never watched my channel before, I teach and talk what's called the color palette series. The color palette series teaches you how to mix and match your colors, ceiling to floor and floor to ceiling, to have a cohesive palette. So when you hear me talk about transitioning gray, white, and green from the family room over to a dark table, I will then accent that dark table with gray, white, and green, at least 2 of the colors, in order to transition from the family room furniture over to the dining area. I live in an open concept house, so when you look across the space, you want to make sure that your colors do not clash. You want to make sure that as you scan the space, everything looks like it all goes together as it should. That's really what is unique about an open concept plan, but that's also some of the pitfalls that you can fall into when you're decorating an open concept plan. You want to have a great color palette to start from in order to make the space complementary all across the space. Here's another Ross, just a reversible drying mat, $6.99. When we wash our dishes, sometimes we just like to turn them down on the drying mat, go ahead and let them air dry, and then finish probably towel drying them or waiting until they fully dry and put them away. So I just picked this up. You can see I'm into that gray-green palette. Now, of course, I'm not going to coordinate to that degree, but you can see that the colors in this is actually in the gray and green family. Maybe that's what drew me to pick this one vice any other color, because they did have reds and all of that, but I wasn't interested in the bright colors. Ross, everything for the most part. No, I do have some Marshalls, but it just seems like the majority of these first items that I'm pulling out are Ross home decor finds. This I loved, $11.99, and the tag is upside down, but this was $11.99 from Ross. What I liked about it is it's plain. I didn't want any, sometimes they'll have where it looks like the wood is almost splitting. Sometimes, you know, the handle will be decorative, or it'll have a groove or circular groove where it's raised on the outer edges of it. I just like that it was plain. I can do a lot with this. I can use it as a serving tray. I can put a small dish on here with food in it. I don't have to put another dish on it. I can do garnishing around it and put the food in the middle. I can use it to accent behind my stove. Whatever I want to do, the sky's the limit. But I like that it was oversized and it was flat, plain. $11.99. That is another great Ross find. Moving right along. I am starting to put together the end of spring decor, where in the summer, I just kind of like to mix and match and play with my colors. This I liked because it was see-through. And I didn't have anything that was green. I like the deepness of the bowl. I like very large grapefruits. You know, when I do my fruits arrangements, I like to have grapefruits in mine. I may have a orange or an apple. Yes, I do like bananas, but I like to have grapefruits, and I like the large grapefruit. So this was gonna work perfectly for me because of how deep it is. That's really what drew my eye to this, and that you could see through it in order to see the colors, the richness of the colors. I'm more drawn to home decor where you can see through it because it brings in another unique palette depending on what you put inside of it. So this, $12.99 from Ross. I'm being very careful because I have a habit of clinging stuff and breaking stuff, and I really like this. So I'm gonna lean back just a little bit so you can get a better look of it, and then I'm gonna bring it up close so you can see, and I'm intentionally pulling this in front of my face so that you can see what I am talking about. Another great deal from Ross. Bear with me while I reach. I think I have 2 or 3 more things. So we'll go to this one next. This, I believe I got from, I think Burlington. Let me check. Yes, this was Burlington, and this was $9.99. 19, not 9, $19.99. So I'm gonna lean back so you can see it, and I'm intentionally pulling this in front of my face so you can see it. Now, here's what I liked about this. The colors. I love the colors. I love the richness of the color palette. The colors are so bold and so rich, it actually looks like it's pink that's still wet. This, it just has this color tone that gives the space life. I like to decorate in silver, but you can see the accent color here is almost like a champagne color in the family of brown. So I can easily blend this in this very room where I'm sitting because my furniture color is off-white or ivory, as you can see, but I have a lot of wood tones in here. I have a wall unit, I have a coffee table, I have end tables until I change them out and pull back in the glass, but I can easily make this match. And then you can't go wrong with the flowers, a floral background, especially for the spring or the summer. So $19.99 is what I paid for this from Burlington. And again, it's the richness of the colors that made me pick this picture. It's small enough where I can put it in multiple places. If I needed something that was oversized, I could use this and then just put sconces to the left and to the right with light up candles in it. I use that technique all the time to make a small picture appear to be larger by putting something to the left and to the right. If I don't need the picture to be larger, then I just put the picture itself and not put something to the left and to the right. So it's really all about understanding. It's all about understanding not only the home decor choices, but it's about understanding the base that you are playing off of or starting with. And what I mean by the base is when you decide to decorate a space, you have to understand how much decor to put in that space. You don't want to overcrowd your space by having something on every wall and having things clashing amongst themselves or competing amongst themselves. So it's important to understand not only the color palette, but you have to also understand the size of the space that you're working with, so you don't in fact overcrowd the space with pictures or decor that's too big for the space. And as we go along and I roll out some of these videos, I'll talk to you in more detail about why that's important and how you can take something as simple as a $19.99 picture and make it look like it's actually from Z Gallery based on the way you put it, pull it into the space and what you set near or around it that makes it look more luxurious than what it actually is. The last item I'm going to show you in this shopping haul, it actually came from Marshall's. I have some other things, but I'll put those in a different shopping haul. I just wanted to share these with you in order to show you what great deals I found. In a guest bedroom, I am going from a deep, it's a deep blue, real true like midnight blue, and it has this gold champagne color and a tint of tan or ivory. I'm going to swap all of that out, and I wanted a whole new color palette that was totally different than anything I've ever done. And I came up with, and I'm trying to make it so you can see the color, but I came up with, maybe I'll just take this tool out. I came up with this. So you can see, I'm gonna call this pea green. It's not a mint green. It's more like the color of peas to me, very light, faint. But what I really liked about this is, one, it's a different color. Two, I'm gonna accent this with a floral patterned sheet. I already got the sheets. I didn't include it in this haul, but you will see it in the actual video. And three, doesn't this just look beautiful? The richness of the colors. You can even see it through the clear plastic. The color itself is so bright, it's so vibrant, it brings life to the room. It's not like I'm using a black color or deep dark navy color. Have I used those colors before? I absolutely have. But my goal was to transform this room so that it just looks like a breath of fresh air. And this is the color that's going to allow me to do it. So this came from, this is a full-size queen, and it's an eight-piece textured bedding set. So it has the comforter, it has the two shams, the 2 Euro pillow shams, and then 3 smaller pillows. And you can see right here, I'll show you one more time. You can see right here, this is everything that's in the box. So no, the sheets did not come with it, but I did purchase the sheets. The only difference is the sheets have a floral pattern and the sheets are a base color white, this is the exact same green of the flowers. So I'm looking forward to decorating with this as soon as I finish transforming the room. And the maker of this, it reads Dwell Studios, and for this comforter set, I'm looking for the price, but if I'm not mistaken, okay, the price was $69.99. $69.99, and again, this came from Marshall's, the 8-piece set, so all I had to do was put the sheets with it, which the sheets for sure were $19.99, and it'll go perfectly. But actually, I just changed my mind. I'm gonna go get the sheets and I'm gonna show them to you right quick. Just 1 second. I'm back, and I moved the camera back a little bit because I wanted to show you the beautiful kimono I got for Mother's Day. You can just see it a little bit, but yep. I was just showing you that because I thought it was cute. So, I had mentioned before I walked away that I had the sheets. So, Marshall's queen sheet set. Let me adjust the lighting again on this because I moved the camera to go get the sheets. And see, now you can really see my beautiful kimono. Yes. So, I was sharing that this is the pillow, and I wanted you to see the floral pattern of the sheets. And so I'm just going to open. It is the same as the cover, but for whatever reason, I want to just kind of show you how this is really gonna go. And they got this. Okay, so here we go. See that? That's how it's gonna go. So it's just enough green in the butterflies to pick this up. That's how that's gonna go. So these sheets, Cynthia Rowley of New York, that's the name, Marshall sheets. And I've never really tried the brand. I don't think I've purchased sheets from Marshall's, but these feel, you know, I just touched the quality of the fabric, and for a guest bedroom, it'll work out perfectly fine. So this is $19.99. And again, it's just gonna really allow me to add a pop of color to the room and give a whole different color palette. And then because the bedding is all green with no different color, of course the curtains will not be green. I'm gonna go for a curtain that's in this lighter color to tie the whole palette together. And then I'll add a light white pillow or something to the bed, and then complete the space with coordinating colors. Maybe something in the, I was gonna say tan, but I can't use tan because that room is a mahogany cherry wood. It's all about understanding the base colors. And again, the base colors are the colors that do not change from design to design. The color of your furniture, the color of the paint on the walls, the color of the rug, those fixed items. The accent colors are the colors that you bring in and you mix and match them in order to create your unique design. All colors do not go everywhere. They just don't. Just like everything that we wear doesn't look good on everyone, it's the same for home decor and decorating your home. You got to understand how important it is to know the foundation or the base that you're starting from, then to bring in complementary colors to make it all come together. I want to just say thank you for stopping by this shopping haul. I just wanted to show you some items that I purchased from Ross and from Marshalls, Ross and Marshalls. If this is your first time here and you like the content that you see, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click your notification bell. I would love to have you as part of Freddie King's home decor team. To all of my subscribers, thank you so very much for your continued support. I hope you too will continue to watch the videos as I roll out new 2024 home decor designs and tips. This is Freddie. I'm Freddie King's Home Decor, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.